Hi, I'm identifying the Visual Arts California Common Core Standard of creating Anchor Standard 1 to imagine, plan, and make. And the essential question is um, how does collaboration expand the creative process? And students are to conceptualize an idea and imagine it, plan, and then make the particular piece. The instructional group was determined by a variety of criteria. I have three. One criteria was the actual visual arts skill level, so they would be the ability group. This is a high interest art group and serious art students who have chosen the class because they want to be there, not because it's a requirement. The student needs of this group are differentiated from other groups based on their actual skill level. They usually present, not always necessarily verbally on stage, but they will have small groupings of art placed around the room, and then people can take their journals and write responses in them. This group meets the needs of being linked with other serious students who choose the class but might not necessarily like to get up and present. And this group helps promote engagement during a lesson because I have them do the little journals and then they share with someone in their group, or they wait for the small crit. Another group is my EL students who are struggling with English comprehension and who do well with a think, pair, or share or peer mentors. This instructional grouping meets the needs of EL students and helps close the language gap since they're paired with a peer that's stronger in English. And many times my EL students are shy, not because of they're shy by nature, but usually they will be kind of quiet in class because of the gap of language. So when they're paired with a peer mentor, they have a tendency to engage more. And only one student in this group will have to present to the group as a whole, and then both students receive credit for that. So that takes away a lot of the anxiety for the particular student. Another group would be my high interest group, and in December, right before finals, it was my World Cup crew. And this is a group of students who kind of dominate the front seat area. Their assets are showmanship. They are not afraid to be in front of an audience. They love having an audience. And so I like to capitalize on that. Their funds of knowledge is soccer, the game, everything that has to do with soccer. So instead of them doing artwork based on a famous artist, they did artwork based on soccer jerseys. And I actually got that idea from another student in class when I was struggling what to do with this World Cup crew that just didn't want to do any Van Gogh. And so I implemented that and it worked out really well. They all just took to the idea and just had a blast with it. All three groups align with the theory of differentiated instruction. Differentiating in three different areas according, one to content, one to, that would be my my serious students, the ability group, one to the process, that would be my EL students, and then to the product, that would be my World Cup crew kids. And they still do the elements of art within the lesson. It's just they applied them to the World Cup jerseys. And then the first in-depth group has differentiated products as well. Some are museum quality and they spend hours of classroom time plus outside of the classroom to create their work. And I think instead of, because presenting is part of the standard, they just present it in different ways through the small crit process, which basically means they put their artwork up, people come around and then write in their journals what they think about the art. Thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, please drop a comment in the post below. Thank you.